Good evening, family. Come on in. God bless you. God bless you. Tonight is Wednesday, March 23rd, 2022. And I'm Tony from Fabulosity, and this is the Fabulosity Wednesday night flash sale. Come on in. I hope everybody had a nice day today. It has been very busy around here. Just coming fresh off of a hospital show at Fox Chase Cancer Center in Philadelphia, PA. And I bring greetings from Fox Chase. I was glad to see my people were well. Amen. That has been one of my long time stomping grounds. Wow, it has to be at least 10 or 12 years that I have been going to that particular facility. So it was good to see some friends, some hugs, to hug some necks. It was a blessing. It was a blessing. And honey, the bags were on and popping yesterday. The sterling was flowing and everything was fabulosity all the way. So we introduced the new brand. This was the first rollout of the Fabulosity brand on Fox Chase property, and it was awesome. Honey, they were loving the leathers, loving the leathers, loving the leathers. They were loving the sterling. They're used to the sterling from me. So I keep telling folks, there are people on that campus who will not buy sterling unless I'm on the premises. So I'm glad to be back in rotation. The pandemic had kind of put everything on the back burner and it was in suspense. Nobody knew exactly when they were going to get started, but I got the call in February and they booked me for this month. Yesterday was the day, and it was awesome. Did I say awesome? Because I meant to say awesome. It was awesome. It was so good. My dear friend Robin Johnson, I shout out to Robin because she came out and she helped me hold it down. Because it's been 2.5 years since I've done a hospital show. And I was moving a little bit slower. And one thing that you guys did not know is that I was in a car accident on Saturday. So I was moving kind of slow as a result of that. And I thank God that I had invited her to come and do that show with me. Because God knew. And I kept thinking, I've never taken anybody in to do a show with me. The only time somebody came in with my sister-in-law when she was in town when my husband passed, she insisted on going with me. And by 4 o'clock in the afternoon, she was asleep in the corner. I was still rolling because it's a heavy pace. And I kind of figured I would be okay. But when that accident happened on Saturday, I just kind of, I was in the emergency room on Saturday. Still made it to service on Sunday. Still, worship team and all of that. And I didn't even mention the accident, so they did not know. They still don't know. So unless they're watching this tonight, they will not know that I was in a car accident on Saturday. Because I have learned, I use the lidocaine patches. I use the heating pad. I got myself some rest, and yeah, I'm still sore. I still feel it. But listen, when you are an entrepreneur, and I'm shouting out to any and all entrepreneurs out there, you have got to keep it moving. Because no one's going to beat that drum any more loudly than you are. So you want to make sure that you are out there, that you are getting it done. Now, I'm not saying that You know, if you're sick, I'm not saying that you don't get some medical attention and dial it down 1,000 for a day or two. You do that if you have to. But if there is something coming up, if there's something on your schedule that only you can do, because as an entrepreneur, as the owner and operator of Fabulosity, I'm the only one that can bring that fabulosity. You got me? I know my product line. I know my bags. I know what's what and how much this is. And I know my sterling line. So I know my inventory better than anybody else. Anyone else would be running for the website or catalog to see what's this and what's that. I can tell them this, that, and this is what that goes for. And so a lot of these numbers I have in my mind. So when somebody would pick up a leather bag and say, "Oh, I love it," and I give them the name, because whether they're ready to buy it that day or whether they're going to go on the site and get it, it helps them to have the name. And that's why all the products are named after they've got women's names. Every last one of them. Every last one of them. For example, this Tia fanny pack. The name Tia. Easy enough to remember. Okay? But that's what it is. And I was wearing mine yesterday. So I was, oh, by the way, yeah, the Tia on the website, it's $54. On the it's $45 on the table. Okay, but I was wearing mine. I had my Fabulosity t-shirt on in the black with the pink design, and honey, I was styling, and I had my fuchsia Tia fanny pack on. You couldn't tell me a doggone thing. I was tired, I was sore, but honey, I kept it moving. Y'all would be so proud of me. So proud. Okay, so if you guys can do whoever's online with me tonight, if you can do me a favor, hit the share button just so that we can get there we go. Just so that we can get the let the squad know that I'm here tonight. Let me pull it up. In fact, let me go into the squad page, and I'm doing that because what I'm noticing is when I go online, I'm seeing that my squad does not see me automatically. Oh, there it is. They're not seeing me on my name page, but they might be seeing me on, and there are two people on the squad page. So if you decide that you want to buy something, I'm looking right now at my Fab Squad page, the group page. Okay, so if you are not yet a member of the Fab Squad and you want to be, make sure that you inbox me at Tony Saya and put down a note, "I'd like to join the Fab Squad," and I'll send you an invitation. Okay, because honey, the best deals are in the squad. The best pricing is given to the squad. There are, what do they say on American Express? There are privileges. Membership has its privileges. That's what they say. Membership has its privileges, and I can only say I know that to be true. All right, so we're gonna look at some bags tonight. The goat's milk soap and the rest of the essential oil soaps are in. Praise the Lord. So the ones who I have people who've already paid for their orders, I would have normally gotten them out on Monday, but I was moving kind of slow, and Tuesday was a work day. Today was an unload the truck day and rebuild the set day. So I would expect those orders will go out tomorrow. I apologize for the lateness of the sending because normally I'm more on it. But listen, when you work by yourself, it's a little bit hard. So please forgive me. I think there's one for Sandra Fitzgerald that we're waiting. I have a couple girls that I was going to deliver to church one, and they weren't in service. So and because I was still kind of sore on Sunday, I did not venture out. Other than, when I got out of church, I got in the truck and came on home. Okay, so please keep me in prayer as I continue to move forward. Amen. So another thing, one more announcement, and we'll go ahead and get in it. I'd like to wish my bad old sister, Justine, a happy birthday today. She is, listen, if she doesn't respond back on here, I'm gonna give her age. She is my older sister, so it is. Hey, sweetie, hello. Yes, you know how sisters can be, and we have been. Listen, we have been at it for more than 60 years. At least I have. I've been at it for 60 years. She's been at it for more, and if she don't reply on here, I'm gonna give her age. But anyway. But yeah, she's a pretty good sister. She a mess and all, but she all right. She all right. She did take care of my little hellion yesterday, so I was very grateful for that. And this morning, so I could sleep in. So, child, yesterday was a 19-hour day. When was the last time you were up? Because I was up at what did I do? 3:30 I was up. Out the door by 4 something. At the venue at 6. Setting it up. And then by the time I pulled out of there last night, it was 10 o'clock. And that was a long day. I have had 14, 15-hour days. Only time I've ever had a 20-hour day or something close to it was in the studio, in the recording studio. Because you record and then you got to do a mix and excuse me. And I had some birthday cake tonight, so I've taken my Flonase. Hopefully I shouldn't have a reaction, but I'm sneezing already, so we'll see. But yes, so what we have tonight, let me get this out of the way so that we can see. So we've got the bag. The jewelry is still packed, but if somebody wants to see something, I can bring it out. We do have the soaps available today. We have the lotions. Some of the girls had been asking about the oatmeal soap. Let me grab them a bit. There we go. See, I stepped on the tablecloth and turned my whole set. There we go. Uh-oh. What did I do? Oh, I see what I did. Uh-oh. What happened? There we go. I hit a button I'd never hit before. I'm sorry about that. There we go. Okay. That's on the Instagram side. I'm still new to Instagram. Please forgive me. But yes, so the natural goat's milk soap, natural oatmeal with the goat's milk. It's an essential oil soap, and some of the girls from the squad had requested the oatmeal with the goat's, the oatmeal soap. And there were various varieties available, but I selected the natural one without the scent. So it has olive oil, organic, sustainable palm oil, coconut oil. It has shea butter. That's in the base. It has water, sodium hydroxide, goat's milk, and oatmeal. And it's a good sized bar. So it's very good for the skin. Oatmeal is used for a variety of issues. Hang on, let me pull up. Because if I'm not mistaken, they used to use that for skin eruptions, for rashes, poison ivy, to take itch out, to get rid of that discomfort if you have a rash or an allergic reaction to something, for hives and whatnot. Okay. So I'm going to type in my Google use for oatmeal bath. And they have a lot of different types. Oatmeal difference. They use it for diaper rash, and it's used to soothe a variety of skin conditions, psoriasis, eczema. It moisturizes and it soothes. So that is one of the reasons that they use the oatmeal. And this one, and you want to be careful and make sure that whatever you're using, whatever product you're using, is unscented, because generally when perfumes are added, there's alcohol. And so you want to make sure that you're not introducing alcohol to your oatmeal bath. So that's why I'm glad that the soap is unscented, and that's the one I selected for my clients when they asked for it. So if you are interested in getting the natural oatmeal soap with the goat milk, they are 1 for $6, 2 for $10. Just type in the comments of your screen, whether you're watching us on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Just type soap, oatmeal soap. If you want 1, type in 1. If you want 2, type it in 2. But remember, they're 1 for $6, 2 for $10. That's a nice soap. And it has absolutely no scent. And that's funny, because a lot of times, most of the time, when I get an order of essential oil soaps, because I'm normally getting the anti-aging soap, or I'm getting the lavender, I'm getting the aromatherapy ones. So normally once you open that box, the aroma is so strong, okay, that I'll have it boxed up in my office and the door shut, and you can still smell it in the living room. The aroma is that strong. So the fact that they have made an unscented soap, to me, that speaks volumes, because I had never gotten an unscented soap from them. Been dealing with the same manufacturing company for the past 4 or 5 years. Never have I gotten an unscented soap or unscented product from them. Everything has its own aroma, but this is unscented. So you can go ahead and Buy it with confidence. If your loved one has skin issues, that psoriasis is horrible. That eczema is awful. You know, anything that brutalizes the skin in that way. And this is a source of comfort. So think about going ahead and treating your loved ones to some of that. I have a friend out in Arizona. Her husband suffers. So he, you know, from time to time, she orders multiple bars of the soap and keeps them there for him so that he can use it and get some relief. You know, it's hard when every type of soap that they have on the market has perfumes and additives and this and that and things that really abuse the skin. So you have to go off market in order to find a product that's going to do what it needs to do without all of the harsh side effects. You know, it's like the medical industry. A lot of the things that they give you, you know, the cure is worse than what you already got. So they'll take this pill. Now it's gonna tear your kidneys up, and they're gonna put you on dialysis, but at least your sugar will be straight. Okay, so but that's what they do. That's what they do. So you have to really, the Bible says, and it's true, you got to watch as well as pray. You got to watch and see what those people are giving you. So when I went to the hospital, they gave me a muscle relaxant. And then they put a lidocaine patch on me, and I was getting some degree of relief. I was feeling it in my feet though, and in different places I kept feeling burning, and that was the trauma that I had gone through in the car. And the next day they said, "Oh yeah, you can pick your medicine up," and I had already decided that I wasn't going to take that muscle relaxant, because I remember the side effects that my husband had when he was on that, and it just would throw his system out of whack. Just having that, and it would throw his levels off and different things, and I decided that I wasn't going to take that Flexeril. But I will use a lidocaine patch, because that's an external treatment. They just put that on your back, or somebody puts it on your back because you can't reach it, or I can't reach my middle spine like that. But I'll get, someone just my sister will put it on, and it will be on there for 24 hours, and it feels fine. It feels fine. Now, the way that I felt this morning when I got up, it doesn't feel like I'm going to need anything. But I'm just believing God, because He's my healer. He's my healer. He's my doctor. Okay? And the way that the medical industry is going, you better make sure He's your doctor too. All right? And I know I can get an amen out there. I don't know where all my folks are. But I had taken a few days off because I knew I had to break all of this down and pack it up and take it where I was going. So one of the things that I did was I have made the shift from the winter clearance, or from the winter to the spring. We are now in spring, family, so I'm just so glad. I'm glad. I can't wait for the nice weather and the flowers. Wait a minute, all that pollen. But yeah, I still can't wait for those beautiful flowers to come up and the weather to be consistently nicer. Amen. This up and down, up and down, up and down doesn't do anything but bring a bunch of storms and rain. But once it gets nice and steady, nice, I'm cool. Okay. So let's see what we have on the table. First time I saw you all the time. It was something in the air tonight. In the way you look. This is the cocoa. It's named after one of my friends from college. Her name was Colette, but we called her Coco. She lives up near New York. That is so cute. So I love this little bag. It is adorable. It features the gunmetal hardware, and you know how I feel about the gunmetal hardware. That is so cute. So that's an adorable little crossbody bag. I know a lot of the bags, sometimes what they do is they do they convert. So many of the small pieces that I have in the collection convert either from a clutch to a crossbody or a clutch to a wristlet or all three, okay? But this one is a full-time crossbody bag and it's adorable. So let's look inside. It starts, you've got the little flap. Oh, I didn't even give you the measurements of it. What was I thinking? All right, so from table to top, it's 6 inches from table to top. At its widest point, it is 9 inches in width, and the depth of this adorable little bag is 2.5 inches. It's a smallie. It's a smallie. Don't break my heart. It is small, but it's adorable. Very cute. So if you look at the front, you've got the little flap. It's a magnetic snap. You hear that? So that's that magnetic snap. I forgot to zip it back. But once you open that snap, you have a zip top bag. And all the girls love the zip top. They were talking about it yesterday. They love the fact that most of the bags in the collection feature a zip top closure. Now, the only way that that doesn't mean anything to you is if you don't really carry anything of any importance in your bag. The only way that a zip top closure is not a selling feature for you is if you don't carry anything in there that's worth keeping an eye on. Okay? All right? That's the only way. All right? So we've got the zip top closure. Is that stuff? Okay. It is a fully lined bag with the black lining. You've got a zip pocket sewn into the side. And that's an adorable little bag. So you know what? We're about to get into the summer season soon enough, because you saw how quickly spring came. All right. Here we are in the latter part of March. So what that means is that just as quickly as spring arrives, because we're already in spring, family, just as quickly as spring arrives, summer will be here just as quickly. So the question at hand is, will you be ready? Because it's going to come anyway, whether you're ready or not. So there'll be trips, even little short weekend trips, or you may have to go out of town for something, and you're going to need something cute and little to put in your bag, because you don't know always when you go out of town. You don't know, you might go somewhere for dinner. You might go out with the girls. You might have a day, there might be a day trip that you go on. You don't know. And when you go out of town and you don't have what you need in your bag, you're carrying your big bag. You don't have a little tiny bag that you can just take and go. Honey, you carrying your big old bag with you. All right? So you want to make sure that you invest in some very adorable small pieces. Now this particular bag that's in my hand, the color is mustard yellow. Again, this is the cocoa and it's available on the website, but it's available in a lot of different colors. So if you know you want the mustard, type in the comments, sold cocoa, mustard, or yellow. If you're not sure of the color, go to my website at www.fabulosity.live. Hit the little magnifying glass at the top right of the home page, and the search bar will open up. And once it does, type Coco, C-O-C-O, and then hit the little search button. It will take you into this style, and then you will be able to go through each and every one of those colors and see which one floats your boat, okay? Because this is a bad little bag. So the price on the website for the cocoa is $80. It's $64 on the website. That is so cute. So if anybody wants that cocoa, type in the comments sold cocoa. You can order your different colors through these lives, or you can do it on the website. Now, if you do it on the website, let me remind you, there are some features that have been added to the website for your shopping convenience that I don't have right here. Number one, there is layaway available on the website. Number two, there are two, how should I say, deferred payment services available. Meaning deferred, meaning you're pushing it back. So there is the service that's called Affirm, and there's one that's called Shop Pay. And both of these services allow you to split your payment, your purchase, into 4 interest-free payments. So you can stretch that over 4 months, or however you choose to do it. If you get paid bi-weekly, you might decide that you want to be done in 2 months. And every payment, every paycheck, you take a little bit out. So $64 divided by 4 would be $16 a pay period. Okay, so when you look at the price point in that way, it's really not a major deal. It's not a huge payment. And listen, that's less than you spend for a pizza. A pizza that is here today and gone today, as opposed to an adorable little Italian leather bag that you can have until your daughters take it out of your closet and run off out of the house yelling, "Mine, mine, mine!" This is the cocoa. You better come and get your bag. Speaking of the little bags, because tonight we're looking at the small pieces. Why? Because we are heading into vacation season. Now, I myself know that I've already been going. I was away. I've been to Florida twice since this time last year. I was in Florida in November. I was in Florida in February because I went for a leadership conference in November. I was there for the prayer conference in February. It was awesome. The weather was amazing. And you know I had my bags with me. You better know. You have got to know, because you know your girl is not going to walk out of here and not have her stuff. Okay? Because there would have to be something seriously wrong with me for me to walk past all of this with a packed suitcase and not have myself together. Okay? So I had my whatever I needed with me in that suitcase that weighed more than it was supposed to. Because you know I pack like I'm running away from home. Okay, so the next bag, the one that I've got in my hot little hand, this is called the Lois, and they love the Lois at Fox Chase. This particular piece is 6 inches from table to top. It's 8 inches in width, and I'm going to guess 3 inches. And I'm on the dot, 3 inches in depth, and that would be from front to back. This little bag is adorable. I love that leopard print, because you know I'm a leopard girl, right? I'm a leopard girl to my heart. That's a cute one. And that's a perfect little size just to go out. And one of the things I love about leopard print, I love the versatility of the leopard print. The way that the colors flow with so many of the things that we wear. So it's easy to match your items if you're wearing black, or even if you're wearing red. Leopard print is the bomb. If you're wearing that brown, you can match it up with that too. It's awesome. Now, one of the things I really love, because first of all, I love the leopard print. That goes without saying. But this, I'm going to give you a close-up. Let me give you see fur. All right, I wanted to get it close for the Instagram crowd too. This panel here that is leopard printed is fur. And I made sure that my girls at Fox Chase saw that. So they were looking at it and they loved it. And I picked it, I said, feel it. And they looked at it and they said, that's fur. I said, sure is. And so what I told them is what I've told you, that my manufacturer takes the cowhide, takes the fur side, bleaches it, prints it, and attaches it to that bag. So that when you touch it, you've got the beautiful, buttery soft Italian leather in the black. And then on the front, you've got that fur. Now there's one other bag in the collection in which they've done that same, or in which they've done that same process, and that would be the Nala. I don't know where the Nala. Oh, it's right behind me. Now, just so that you know, the Lois is on the website. It is on the website. So if you type into the search bar Lois, hit the little key, search key, and it will pull up this adorable Lois. Lois is named after my beautiful niece in Arizona. Let's see, the price on the website is $85 for the Lois, but it's $68 on the table and to the squad. So you want to make sure that you are in that Fab squad. It's vitally important to be in the squad. Oh, wait a minute, they're my girls. Hey, Sister Wadina. Hey, Sister Delisa. What do I have that's red? Now I see comments. I was wondering why I don't see comments, but I see my girls. I'm sorry for not responding, y'all. Okay, I have a few things in red. Let me start grabbing. Give me just one moment. Okay. So in the red, Sister Delisa from Ohio has asked what we have in the red. Do we have some in the red? You better believe we do. Now, all right, so I'm grabbing the red bags. So when I know that I believe Sister Delisa is like me. She's a big girl, a big bag girl. Okay. So when she's looking for a bag, she's not looking for something little. Okay. Now, the first one I'm going to show you. This is the Brigitte. I'm trying, girl. I'm trying. The one thing that hasn't gotten little is my mouth. Still just as big as ever. All right. So this is the Brigitte. On the website, it's the L81. It's a zip top, fully lined. So let's grab the quick little measurement just to give an idea of size. It's 9 inches from table to top. It is 13 inches in width. And in depth, it's 6 inches in depth. So it's like a medium-sized bag that could. And when I say that could, means it can hold as much as a large bag. Okay? So it is fully lined. You have your front section. You have your center. Oops, let me see. You have your center pocket. And then you have your rear section. You have a pocket in that interior rear wall. And then on the back exterior wall, there is a back pocket. This one is adorable. So on the website, the public price is $115. The squad price is $92. But that one is cute. So that one is in a deep red. That one's in a deep red. So it's perfect for anybody who's been told, oh, the doctors sometimes say, oh, you can't carry a big bag anymore. Well, you know what? You can carry a mid-sized bag that acts like a big bag. And they can just stay right on out of your business. Okay? So if you want... So if you want the Brigitte, type in the comments, sold Brigitte. Now, this is the red one, but I have it in the mustard, and I have it in the cognac brown. Okay, price on this one on the table is 150. No, it's $92 because it's 115 to the folk on the outside. Y'all get it for 92, and that is cute. So that's the Brigitte. That's one. Second bag is the Yvette. This is named after our own Yvette from Delaware. This is another mid-sized piece. This one features gunmetal hardware and the tassel accent. Just a little heads up. When a bag has a good thick depth, that means that you can put a lot of things in it, okay? And it means that even though it's a mid-sized bag, it acts like a big one, and that's always good. This particular bag, the Yvette, is 10 inches from table to top. It's 12 inches in width, and then that depth, ready? That depth is 6 inches. That's a good size bag. Zip top closure. So it has a nice comfortable drop on that shoulder. But it also features a matching crossbody strap. Okay, that is adjustable so that you can wear it hands free and put it right where it's comfortable for you. But the strap itself has a nice enough drop on it that you can keep it as a shoulder bag, and even if you decide not to use the crossbody. But as with any crossbody strap, my motto is it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. Okay? Don't even get me started on that. I'm still smiling over your comment about me getting little. To God be the glory. To God be the glory. I still feel like I'm kind of pudgy. But thank you. Thank you, sis. So this one is the Yvette, and it is fully lined. It's nice when they line them in a nice light color, because that makes it easier to find things in it. Okay? Nice, and it's a single compartment bag. You have a little sleeve in the front, a matching leather sleeve for your sunglasses. You have a zip pocket on that interior rear wall. All right, you flip it over to the back, and you have a zip pocket on that back exterior wall. So it's a very well appointed little bag. This again is the Yvette, named after our Yvette from Delaware, and that's because she was the first one to bring this bag, to buy this bag. Okay, so on the website, this particular bag is $132, but on the table, your price is $105. That is so cute. I love the Yvette, and the girls at Fox Chase were loving them too. So I also have this bag in stock tonight in the mint green and in the mustard. No, I'm sorry. I have it in the black, in the mint green, and the red. But that's a sharp bag. That is cute. And if you look on the website, you'll see some of the other colors this adorable little bag comes in. So that's the Yvette. I love it. That's a good looking bag. So if you want the Yvette, type in your comments, sold Yvette. And if you want it in the red, say sold Yvette red. If you want the black, sold Yvette black. If you want it in the mint green, which is, this color is the mint green. So if you want that mint green Yvette, type in the comments sold, mint, or green Yvette. Okay, we're going to move to the next red bag. This is the Josephine. So this is a more formal bag. It's a footed bag. It's a footed tote, and this one is cute. It also comes with that matching crossbody strap. This bag also comes in the black. It comes in a cream, and it comes in the navy blue. So girls have ordered this one in the red, in the black, and in the navy blue. So it opens up with a latch. Now, another feature, but before I go inside the bag, this is a padlock, and there's a little key in here. It is a padlock bag. So if you want to put that padlock on there, that's a whole nother level of style. But they each come with the padlock. And there's a key inside here. That is so cute. So it opens. If you don't lock it with the padlock, all you have to do is turn that little latch. Turn it sideways, opens the bag. Fully lined. It has a cell phone or sunglass pocket right in the front of that inside, the interior section, that front section, which is nice and deep. You have a center zip compartment, and then you have a rear compartment in the back, a rear section. On that interior rear wall, you have a zip pocket, and then you flip it over to the exterior and the rear, and you have another zip pocket. You've got that exterior rear. Again, this is the Josephine. The bag number on the website is L103. The price on the website is $130, but the squad price is $105. And you turn it over on the bottom, and it has that 5. It has the 5-foot configuration on the bottom. You know how I love a footed bag. It just takes it up a whole nother level. But that's sharp. Okay, so if you want the Josephine, type in your comments sold Josephine red. I also have it in the house in the black, but that's a sharp bag. That's a sharp bag. So this is bag number 3 for the red. Now there are many of the bags that are in here already that come also in the red. Okay, so this one is, now since I didn't take the red one out of my case when I came back, but this Phaedra bucket bag is available in the red, and I do have one of the reds here. Okay, now this bag's not even on the website right now because I bought the last of the stock, but I have one red in stock. in this bucket bag with the stainless steel hardware. This is the Phaedra bag L4. Bag L4. Excuse me. So I got it out here in the black, but the red is in one of these containers under the table. But it's a bright red. This is the shade of red. So it is the traditional red, almost. It's not the candy apple red, but it is the bright red. Okay, so that is the color of the red Phaedra that I'm showing you. Okay, so I'm showing you the black one because the red one is under the case. But this bag is available in the red, and I do have one of them in stock. So this one is a full-size bag. And this is actually one of my favorites. 12 inches from table to top, y'all. You know I love that, right? Let me see. 15 inches in width, and your depth 9-inch in depth. Okay. Now, actually, Lisa, the L4 is not on the website because what I have is what's left. Let's see. What I can do is I can send you photos of that particular bag, but the L4 is here. But yeah, I like this one too, because I carry this one myself in the black. Honey, that's a bad bag. That's a bad bag. So, and you know, it's one of those things, sometimes you don't understand why companies make the switch to something, they decide to do something else. They apparently aren't asking their customers what they should do. They're just making a change. This is a bag that was before its time when they came with it. When they were rocking this bag, it was before its time. It was actually right on time, but it was something that could have rolled a lot longer than that, because that's a bad bag. And they still haven't found anything to really compete with this out in the fashion industry. That bag, even the way that it's made, that asymmetrical cut of that bag and the balancing of that hardware makes this bag float on your shoulder as if it has no weight at all. And I'm telling you what I know, because I know how heavy I pack a bag. I know I put my wallet and my phone and this and that. Everything is in my bag. But when this bag is on my shoulder and I'm walking around with all of my stuff in it, it feels light as a feather. And in the back of my mind, I think I must have left something behind, because this bag does not feel like all of my stuff is in there. But if I stop and look in the bag, honey, all of my stuff is in that bag. This bag, I'm telling you, if they had not made another bag past this bag, they would still be just pumping these things out, because this is such an amazing bag. Now, I have this bag in stock in the black. I have only one in the red. I have two in the bone, like the cream color, which is phenomenal. And then I have a couple in the chocolate. But this is a bad bag. So if anybody else is looking for an awesome shoulder bag that is unique and gorgeous and will still turn heads, and make everybody wonder where you got your stuff. I'm telling you what I know. You will have more people trying to stop you and say, where did you get that bag? It's one of those, but it's sharp. So the price on this one, it's $97. The Phaedra or the L4 is $97. That's a bad bag. That is so sharp. And look at this. I love this. So the buttery soft leather, they were loving this at the hospital. So you've got that buttery soft leather. You flip it over and you have that soft, amazing suede. That's a bad bag. That is a bad bag. Still a bad bag. That's a bad bag. Because at the risk of sounding repetitious, honey, that's a bad bag right there. Yes, it is. So whatever color you get it in, and see, I have a rule for me, whereas if I have a bag in one color, I try not to get that same style in a different color. But honey, there is a cerulean blue hanging up here. You can see the bottom of it hanging right here. Honey, that's a bad bag. That's a bad bag. And the only reason I didn't pull the red out is because I didn't think, I said, let me pull out the spring colors. That is such a bad, bad bag. So this is the Phaedra in the cerulean blue. That is so bad. Oh, that's bad. And here it is in the camel. That camel is that creamy brown. That's a bad bag. Okay, and again, the Phaedra is $97 for the swatch. Definitely. Honey, spring is in the air. Spring is in the air. You hear me? So if you, let me see, I don't know whether you can see them. Okay, just about above, you can see them on Instagram, but just above the bag line, the top of the bags. Our friends, the floppies, are back. It is time to get your floppies on. I love a good hat. All right. Okay. So we have, you know what? This season, I'm feeling the earth tones. I'm feeling the earth tones. This one, I just put the scarf around it. But this one is just that nice natural straw with the brown band around it. So you can dress it up, you can dress it down. Honey, you can take a nice little mud cloth scarf and wrap it around it and have something serious going on. Okay, and the floppy hats are 15. That's a sharp hat. And I'm trying to remember what that diameter was. Okay, so you are looking at a 6-inch brim. That's the big one. That's the big one. Now, the neatest thing about this is when you travel, this thing will just roll right on up in your bag. It will roll up in your bag. Okay? Because when I first got them, I was looking at these things and saying, okay, my girls on my squad, they are located all over the country. How am I gonna ship it? So I would just take a box. I looked online to check and make sure first. And I looked online and they showed me how to box them. Put it right on in that box. And this part scrunches up so that when it gets to where it's going, see, that's all the space it needs. So you take it and you just make a little hollow area in your suitcase, in your clothes. Put that down there and let it open up. Or if you have to flop it closed and do what you need to do, scrunch it up. By the time you get where you're going, that thing's going to be fine. Okay? And the floppies are 15. Now we have colors. We got the pink, we got the green, we got the soft pink, which is a very pale pink. We have the white. We have the light straw. This one I think is like the dark straw. Let me grab. But those natural, but for whatever reason, this season, the natural straw ones are talking to me. All right, baby. So this is the light colored straw. And this is the dark. The more natural dark. The light colored straw, and this is the natural color. No, they aren't. They aren't, but maybe they should be. And I haven't been to my hat spot. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably call them and have them do an order. And I've been saying I would do something like that for other things, but honey, it's time for some hats, and I'm not trying to drive up to New York right now. They've got listen, they got all kinds of stuff going on. Even their schools are telling them they got masks all over again because the COVID's busy up there. So I'm not trying to go up there like I used to, but I'll darn sure put in an order. Okay? Because it's about to be time for some floppy hats. All right? And the colors are everything. The blue, the green, the red, so the lavender. So I'm going to go ahead and I need to go, and maybe I should have time to call them maybe tomorrow and see if I can put in an order. But it's time. It's time for the hats. Listen, Easter will be here. But one of the things that I wanted to share with you for the girls who are new to Fabulosity, for the Instagram crowd. You can find, if you can get your hands on a floppy hat, it doesn't have to be embellished with anything. It can be just a plain hat. Because sometimes they get very hard to come by. They can be difficult to come by. And you might see it, you might find a hat and you'll say, "Good night, Sister Delisa. God bless you." But you might see it and think, well, I wish it had more oomph to it. Well, you bring the oomph. You're the oomph. You're the fabulous one. You're the part of that outfit or that accessory that makes it special. Because while it's sitting on the shelf, it's just a hat. But once you put that thing on, it comes to life. Okay? So I'm going to do it on this light one, because this light one does not have any embellishment on it at all. So what I have here, I have a summer scarf. Okay, so this is one of the scarves that I've had here for a little while. So what I do is, this is a printed scarf. This was that mud cloth print, and that's that repeating print. It almost looks like a silk block type of thing, but that print is just repeated throughout the scarf. It's a good size one. It's the size of a sarong, so it's long. So I take it like this, I wrap it around the brim, I tie it gently around the brim of that hat. Not the brim, but the, the crown of it. So what I did, good night, birthday girl. Okay, so what I just did, trying to be a little creative, so I've wrapped the scarf around there, and it's one of those long scarves. You can do this with any long scarf. So let's say you're out on the beach and you're wearing a pink bathing suit. Okay, and the hats are $15. Okay, so I'm going to try to get some more colors in here. I have the natural straw, I have the light straw, I have the white, I have the fuchsia, I have the soft pink, and I have that green, that real bright green.
You are the one who takes my breath away. In the last days of
for my AKAs.
I'm free. I surrender.
It doesn't help to be short.
I surrender.
So So there's the green. Here's the bright pink.
You are my sunshine on a rainy day. You are the one who takes my breath away. In the vast of love, I'm free.
So that pink and the green, all ready for the summer. And here is that soft pink, that pale pink, which is pretty too. So I figured since spring has arrived, I needed to bring out some floppy hats. All right, so the floppy hats are $15 each. Type in the comments, sold floppy. Specify what color. There's only one in the soft pink, but there are multiples in the fuchsia, in that bright pink. The green is available. There are 2 whites. Okay, and then I also have the natural straw and the light straw and the white so far. So if you're interested in other colors, let me know. So if you're interested in other colors, you might want to type into the comments what colors you are interested in seeing. So yellow, red is a good color. Purple if I can get it. Now I've had in the past, I've had lavender, which is a beautiful color, but I'd always like to see, I see lavender generally, but that deep dark purple that is so trend breaking and breathtaking, that's the one I'm looking for. So I'm looking for red, not half red, but red. I like the black ones, the black floppies. I think I sold the black floppy yesterday. Somebody came back and got the navy. Because now, just so that you know, I'm scheduled for Fox Chase Cancer Center every month between, let me see, when am I back there? May and November. Okay? When I go in there, because there's a women's cancer center in there, there's a regular cancer center in there. So what it means is there are a lot of people who are on chemo who are losing their hair, have lost their hair, and honey, that is a heavy hat wearing facility. All right, so I'm back in there in May. I think it's May 6th. So what that means is whatever hats I have in my inventory, they're going to go crazy. Okay, and they will be buying them. Because they were buying floppy hats yesterday and it was like 50 degrees out. So just so that you know, if you're looking for fashion for the floppy hats, do not dawdle. If you see them on here, you better grab them, because once I hit their doors on May 6th, it's on. It's on. I'll be bringing in some scarves. I'll be punking out the mannequins with that. I was very conservative this time because I was dealing with fewer tables. So I now know how much I can bring. Because, honey, I was just bringing almost everything. That's why it took me so long to load and unload. Okay, but this time, I know I got room to do this, that, the other thing. Honey, it's on. Listen, I had a 14-foot handbag table. 14 feet from end to end. Nothing but bags. It's going to be on in May. It's going to be on and popping in May. Okay, so you want to make sure that between now and April that you get your floppies and have them for your trips when you go here, when you go there, when you do this, when you do that. Make sure that you got your Fabulosity. Okay? All right. So I'm getting ready to sign off here tonight because I know I need to get myself some sleep. But I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I'll be back on Friday night at 9 p.m. East Coast time right here on Facebook Live, Twitter Live, and Instagram Live. So make sure that you just go ahead and cue in. If you want to join the Fab Squad, if you want to get notifications when I come online, what you may want to do, you want to go ahead and inbox me. Just say, please add me to the Fab Squad, and I'll do so. That way you'll get the notices the minute I hit that live button. And you don't want to miss it. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm like a hurricane. You want advance notice when I'm coming. You don't ever want me sneaking up on you and you ain't ready for me. Okay? So do yourself a favor. Make sure that you hit that following button if you're on Facebook Live and you see me. If there's a following button on there, you want to hit that button and make sure that you have it. Okay? And then if you're on Instagram Live, I don't know how you would do that, but I'm sure you'd have I'm new to Instagram, so I don't know the ins and outs of it. But if there's a following button, please hit it. And in that way, you'll be able to get the advance notices before I come online. I'm telling you, I'm like a hurricane. You don't want to miss this stuff. Now, the jewelry is still packed up, but it's here. So they didn't buy all the sterling because, honey, I took a lot of it with me. Okay, so you got rings and bracelets and earrings. Oh my, you want to make sure that you catch up with us. All right, so I love you guys. God bless you. Thanks again for joining me tonight. It has been a blessing. Once again, happy birthday to my sister Justine and many more. Amen. And I'll see you guys on Friday night. Remember, if the shoe fits, get a bag to match. Amen. The mugs are in and available. God bless you, Sister Juanita. Love you, though. Okay, so if the shoe fits t-shirts are in. The forgiven shirts are in, also in the green, in the black, the white, the red, the purple, and the royal blue. They are available. The t-shirts are $15 each if you're ordering small, medium, large, or extra large. If you need a 2X or 3X, those are $18, but they are available as well. Just type in your comments, color and size, which design you want, and I'll make sure that we get those out. Okay? All right. Love you very much, and God bless you. Enjoy your night, and I'll see y'all on the flip side. God bless you.